I'll take a taste for the name for each and every go from here. If you have any questions, then I believe. Can't run with any answers, I hope to be sort of errors. I'm a very lost sort of family. I'm a very lost sort of friends. I can only say that I hope you want me to end. It's time to stay apart. I know it's a bit so hard, but it's a loss, it's all time to get on. And I will wait for so long, the dream will always be moving on to the next time we meet. Proof that we know I won't cheat, I'm your favorite song. The one you dream that long as you watch now you're alone. If I hope to stay, remember as you call. Remember as you call. We step on a soul for as you leave my ear. I'll take a taste for the name for each and every go from here. I'm so much better, oh, it won't enter here. Can't run with any water and you make it out from here. Any aspirations and cookies, any unfulfilled hours. When restfully for streams you have to leave behind. You want in your arms. I know it's a bit so hard, but it's a loss, it's all time to get on. And I will wait for so long, the dream will always be moving on to the next time we meet. Proof that we know I won't cheat, I'm your favorite song. The one you dream that long as you watch now you're alone. If I hope to stay, remember as you call.
GenieCMD is here for the party.
Hello, hello, hello. Okay. First things first, I've been made aware, mostly due to my own thing, of the error that's on the stream, the stream links page. I'll fix that later. You know, where all the text is black. I have also made the grave mistake of being not talkative enough last stream, so if I stop having things to talk about, I think I might just start spouting random bullcrap, so... Remembered as you go.
Undeafened.
Random thing with my voice bank. Before I started, I was also experimenting with creating a custom, or using a custom Twitch thing for my chat. I've decided against that. I'll probably craft my own custom Twitch chat later. I know we are listening to the same song over and over again. It's whatever. So, I need to reorganize my stream, my OBS scenes into a better order. Hi! Hello! Let me wave. Hi, we're back. The best you'll need, my dear. I'll take it. Voice bank shenanigans. So hopefully we should be able to get this done today. I want to keep doing other things like the At Dead of Night Extreme run and other things of that sort, like we were talking about at the end of last stream. But like I want to get this done first because this game is really cool and I want to give it the time of day that it deserves. So You know, you have to understand. You have to understand that I want to finish this before I do anything else. Down your road. I guess I should probably pause the music or do something. Wow, no one's here. Impressive.
Ad break has started.
Yeah, well, someone's here apparently. Otherwise, ad break wouldn't have started. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna close out of the music. Because we are definitely gonna get going, like, right about now, so... Do-do-do, do-do-do, do-do-do. So we have unlocked the third and final profile on Desktop Explorer. Or at least it's the last one listed there, so... We'll see if there's any more, but... Of course, Lure Flu has this on their wish list, Desktop Explorer. Okay. Play button. Whoa. Soul Plaza Floor 1. Of course, there's not an achievement for Bleeding Floor 2, because that's just finishing Maximus's profile. Beating Maximus's Desktop Explorer. That's opening. I'll also go make sure that my YouTube is working as it is. Yes, it is. I'm curious if I like go open it in a new tab if like if I go open it in a new tab if Better TTV will work in a place that's not YouTube Studio. No, YouTube Better TTV is just non-functional. Great. Oh my gosh.
Has ended.
Yeah, I need to fix that. That indicator should not be there. Okay, let's actually go back to the game now. Let's go back to the game. Let me actually make sure that I am streaming it on Discord for the peeps who end up joining. Because as per ever, I am streaming this on Discord. I am on Discord. For games like these, that's very handy, where there's a whole bunch of puzzle stuff going on. Okay, let's continue game. Retesting. Yes, this is what we had last time. So let's go to admin, because that's new. We haven't seen the admin profile before. Let's log in. Log in. Who are you? No one should have access to this profile. I just got to Furrydelphia and you started straight. I am a wizard. Pull up your stream. Pull up my stream. Show other people. Actually, I would love that. Cause like I'm over here doing my stuff on the corner of the internet. But also yeah, I did just start streaming. We can get into I have some plans that I definitely want to talk about later, but it's for like stuff that's in like 2 months. Like 2 months. 2 months time will be very interesting. So I'm so excited for October, man. Anyway, no one should have access to this profile, yet I feel compelled to write this for someone to find. It would not be the first time this computer acts against my wishes. What you find here is not something to be proud of. I did my best to contain it, as it could not be destroyed even by its creator. I consider it my life's work. What a pathetic legacy. I have no idea who you are, still you must know this. All you will find here are my mistakes. Man, what the hell, maybe... Listen, you're at a furry convention. I am the target audience. You are at my target audience. You are visiting my target audience. Of course I'm gonna say that you should promote me. Like, what else did you think I was gonna say when you said, oh hey, yeah, I'm at Furrydelphia right now, a furry convention? I'm here to have fun, do not advertise. It's kind of a fucked up thing to do. I'm not saying, like, 100% advertise. But, like, don't stop watching. Probably all I'm gonna say. A gag. There is a convention that goes on here. It's not a furry convention, but it's just like a general convention. I do plan on going to that this year, especially since I've got some other friends going who live nearby. So I'm excited for that. Okay, anyway. So, dude is not proud of all of the... Oh, terminal. How in-depth are you? I mean, this is a game. The interesting thing about, like, games, for me, like, is that when they have, like, tech-related stuff, I always expect them to be more competent at portraying those aspects because they are a game, as opposed to something like a book or a movie, because of the fact that you already have to have some sort of technical know-how in order to create one. So I'm curious about how exactly in-depth this is. We'll get back to that later, because I don't think I know any of the commands, and I assume it's not just following Linux shenanigans. Well, I can type help. Okay. Date time. What a useful command line. Waste bin. Encryption instructions. Yes, move it to its original location. Okay, that'll be very useful to have later. Psychostimuli. Theory of psychoevolution. Enhancement of self-perception through psychostimuli. Wow. Words. Humanity has reached a state of comfort and well-being, crossed out, due to advancements in technology and medical research. There is still the neglect of emotional impact and error that plague human nature. Humanity is no longer most threatened by, wow, there's a lot of crossed out stuff here. By terrorism, sickness, and plague curable through common medicine, antibiotics. The viruses that compromise the integrity of society are similar to digital ones. Trojan horses, lies and deception veiled in selfish desires, cowardice, and emotion. Humanity is constantly being pushed to the limits of their psyche due to the lack of understanding of the subconscious's influence on all actions. Similar to Darwin's survival of the fittest, when muscles are torn and bones are broken, the human body is designed to rebuild itself stronger than before or perish trying. The only way humanity may achieve enlightenment, escape the prison of their mind, is through overcoming trauma by force. Yikes. That's very damaging. We are in need of a program achieved through computerized behavioral analysis. Think of it as a mirror. The computer doesn't know you, it is a reflection of you. I'm just helping you clear the picture. It is a look into the subconscious. Okay. Interesting thing to have in your downloads folder. Seems like you wrote that, but not... Hand, stop that! Your answers. Questions. DW33B Nation. Such thing as a stupid question. How to get location from next room's account. Storing a corrupted chronolog file. By gas station god. I stopped a disk formatting process and now chronolog is empty. I still see entries in my desktop, but they are corrupted. Is there any way to recover them? NextOS does not support any chronolog data restoring measures. Implemented one from scratch. Send request to eSounder at... No, wait, we're not... That's not the person whose account this was, because this is Maxine's father. MMTT. We saw that as the solution to one of the original puzzles. I guess since the beginning we have been told who made this program. Because it said, say my name, and it was MTT, or MMTT, so... Monitor turns off help. Sure. Please abstain from privacy breaching questions. Okay, I believe this is actually Max's friend. Guessing, but... Oh, so it's Dweeb Nation, that's what this stands for, that's silly. I don't even know if Jammer's still here, but we'll continue on going. Shame. Okay, so there's Desktop Explorer. Conclusion.npg. Access to this is prohibited. If you're reading this, give up. The password to this folder is not within my files. I've made sure that the contents are inaccessible. Man, there must be something really wrong with Desktop Explorer if people keep putting it in encrypted folders. Don't you think? Why are we still here? I mean, I guess we want to learn what happened to our uncle. But, why are we still going? Listen, we've been writing chronologue entries. I guarantee you it's gonna start personalizing to us. So, okay. Documents. DE analysis dot... Wow, there's so many chronologue files. Okay. Wait, this is the uncropped version of that one picture. Alert, Desktop Explorer analysis tool is locked. Enable input password to enable shell script. Okay. Documents. So that's in the memories folder. Downloads. Encryption instructions. So decrypt, follow in reverse. Okay, let's keep that in mind. Shame, conclusion.npg. Man, I got bitten by mosquitoes yesterday and it low-key really sucks. Exploit.amp. I'm assuming Desktop Explorer does not install system-wide, otherwise it would have been here already. Here's the calculator. So we already started off with Color Lens, Sketchy, Storyteller Plus, all the stuff that we'd expect to have before. Okay. Panopticon Journal. Wait, what? Okay. Computer software megacorporation Spiralsoft has been under intense public scrutiny after former lead engineer Daniel Agzamov had held a press conference leading up to his trial. Spiralsoft sued Agzamov due to his online claims on the company's core values and its similarities with cult-like behaviors among employees. There have been multiple instances of complete projects being halted or scrapped as they interfere with what directors called Church of Synchronicity. Said Agzamov on stage, "I'll no longer feel comfortable disclosing these matters publicly and will wait patiently for the trial." Agzamov's vague descriptions of and fear of disclosure after terminating work on Spiralsoft has sparked curiosity on the online community, leading many to believe the Church of Synchronicity is a cult of some sort. The D. Agzamov v. Spiralsoft trial is scheduled to begin 07/05/1997, and it is currently 2012. Huh. E-Sounder. Mr. Sounder, this is out of scope and completely unnecessary. Could please focus on features that actually make sense for an average user? Chronologue feature request. Roast command chrono restore. Okay, so we can run DE restore in order to Spiralsoft. Operating system crashes after stacking style tags. I wonder if that's an actual thing you can do. That'd be funny. Sorting entries by date is not working properly. Okay. Nah, there's just the fiddler. So, sorry statement template, Division Terrace Bridge, Moon Faces diagram, Terra Hermit card. What is bro looking up? Okay. XOS terminal. Okay, can I help? Okay, well, why did I close that? That was good instructions. History, inbox, chronologue issues, chrono restore. Oh my gosh, that actually works. Please enter the file path. Okay, but like, what's the actual file path? Come on. So desktop, documents, memories. Desktop, documents, memories slash 12-9-1995.res. Folder, okay, so it's memories slash 12-09-1995.res. This is kind of the problem with me, is that, like, I'm an actual tech guy, so it's a bit weird that it's not, like, an actual full file path, and it's, like, the folder, and then the name. Like, that's not how that works normally, so... Emmett's journal, this is the earliest. The following text is a test for Project Desktop Explorer. We'll write about recent life events and compile program to see acknowledgement in logs. As of this writing, Layla has voiced concern over my sleeping patterns for 3 times in the same week. Never shown any signs of neurological conditions, not before leaving Spiralsoft, Maxine's birth, or our marriage. Need to see specialists sooner rather than later. Mentions of golden ratio while asleep compromised delicate information. Development project has been constantly compromised by family interruptions. Maxine has reacted increasingly resentful towards Layla. Maxine's emotional state is in a constant need for exposition and attention. These are optimal conditions for Desktop Explorer. Okay, let's see if we can use one of the other ones. Chrono Restore. Okay, well, one of the other ones was in the shame folder, right? Yes, so shame slash 03/18/1997.res. Okay. Maxine has not returned home for 2 days. Have contacted school authorities, local police, and parents from neighborhood. Consensus around Maxine's disappearance has been attributed to the most credible theory. A rowdy teenager has run away from home. Layla does not believe this possibility and has continually voiced worries for a far more somber outcome. Maxine's desktop is presenting issues when attempting to read chronolog entries. This must be due to an exception in Desktop Explorer's Daemon Watcher system. At least crucial files like the encryption key she received are still intact. In due time, she will need it to learn. Must force more data into Desktop Explorer to manifest a playable scenario on a desktop with administrator privileges. Layla must not see Maxine's desktop. Contents on it might support her delusions. Things are not looking good for Maxine. At least crucial files like encryption key she received are still intact. In due time, she will need it to learn. Must force more data into Desktop Explorer. Oh, ye gods. I'm in the admin account. Okay. Wish I heard some response from Jammer. Tried to clarify myself, but... Goodness me. Okay. Let's minimize that. Together.image. Does this still light up like it did in the other place? Color lens. Nope. No, it doesn't. That's weird. Need to find that decryption key. Well, I have the instructions. So let's look at those encryption instructions and let's see if I can understand actually how it works. Okay, so H equals 2315. So H equals 2, 3. H equals 2, so 2, 3 is 2133335114. So 2133335114. Okay, no, I think I get it. 35114. No, never mind. No, wait, I do. 21333, 2133335. Okay. That chronologue entry, though, is making me, like, I think I might know where the encryption key, like, or what we're actually looking for to decrypt actually is. Because it says at least crucial files like the encryption key she received are still intact. In due time, she will need it to learn. Must force more data into Desktop Explorer to manifest a playable scenario on a desktop with administrator privileges. Layla must not see Maxine's desktop. Contents on it might support her delusions. Okay, so we are actually going to log out. Let's log in on the over here. Desktop Explorer is running. Escaped. I never checked the source code in here. Okay, nothing here. Credits. So where's that decryption key? Hit format word wrap. That changed nothing. Okay. Waste bin. No. Not open. Pane inside. Carry the weight. There's the installer. Next rooms. Okay. Floors. Screensaver. Notes. Well, here's all my notes from the last time we were playing. Documents, next rooms, inventory, arcade tickets, no. Arcade card, computer file. Rooms, room code recovery, chat logs, haze. Never looked at back at any of these. Didn't really have a reason to. Desktop Explorer prologue. I might want to go investigate her chronologue. You know what? Yeah, let's go investigate her chronologue again. Okay. Second. Just okay. Suck it, Barbara. 7. Wait. Wait. It wasn't enough that last month my birthday present was an encryption key, whatever the hell that means. Thank God for the internet, because school just, I don't know, it sucks. Wait, so she got the encryption key from her dad, but where is it? Oh. Solve a nonogram. Wait! Is this the key? Dad even wrote a guide on a napkin for me. It's kind of cute, actually. I'll write it here for future reference. A couple of roomies. Harry even taught me a cool puzzle game. My dad says it's called a nonogram. Wait, I'm spot on! The nonogram must be the encryption key. Consider a row of 5 blanks. The row has a clue of 4. How many squares on the solid could be? Consider a row of 5 blanks with a clue of 2 and 1. How many squares could there be solids based on the clues? Whole grid. Man, now I wish I had like a physical place to write this down. Like, I have a feeling that I'm spot on. Let's come back to this. Okay, getting harder to talk to everyone. Close Desktop Explorer. MS. Like as if I'm crazy. Okay. Remember the greats. I have seen further. Standing on the shoulders of giants. Give me something, one word. Alright, I'm pretty sure it's the nonogram. Unless it's not. Okay, I'll keep this. Like, I have a feeling that that's relevant, but... Goodness, I just don't know. Thing entry. Journal. Okay. It's either the nonogram or it has to be something else. Birthday present was an encryption key. How to recover next room's password? Mail. Only 82. No, I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to find anything. Man, where's Pro when you need him? Okay, let's keep looking at this nonogram. Encryption key. Three, 5, 3, 2, 3. 3, 5, 3, 2, 3. I don't know if that's... It's... Oh, God. Goodness me.
Ad break has started.
Okay, apparently ad break has started. Oh. I don't know what this ping is for. I don't think there's anything to find here right now. Yeah. So let's go back to admin. Okay, good. All of my stuff is still here. Okay. Analysis. I was reminded of something, though. So if we go to this chronolog entry... Golden ratio is in the password brackets, so...
Ad break has ended.
Golden ratio. Welcome to Desktop Explorer User Analysis. Type user to access its DE analysis files. Available options, Halibut, Maximus, and Admin. Halibut. Displaying available information from user Halibut. Available options, logs, abnormalities, conclusion. Logs. Playthrough started on 1998, and playthrough started on... Conclusion. Okay. User behavior points to memory detriment, deep regret towards brother's passing, and confusion towards assuming father role. Memory impairment rises under stress conditions. User does not show signs of surpassing fear and trauma. User should take advantage of condition. Lean into fear and heal through forgetting all, including every disturbing Oh, bro! Desktop Explorer. Bit intense there, don't you think? Okay, come on, you didn't have to close yourself. Okay. Halibut. Abnormalities. DE was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Severity of imagery impact may have been overestimated. Possibility of accidental revisit due to amnesia. Okay, DE was reinstalled despite previous judgment. 2. The time fleeting face.image was opened decreased between playthroughs. User may have developed higher sensitivity to image and its reference. Path chosen in temple was Anubis. User is still not bothered by spiritual fear. May not remember this was the same choice as before. Number of NPG files created decreased drastically between playthroughs. Chance of user forgetting NPG software exists. Or complete neglect of memory condition. User was able to beat DE, thesis of previous judgment in question. Come on, you say press any key. Unfortunately, I don't have an any key now, do I? Come on. Do something. Wow, you're really gonna do nothing? Dude, come on. Okay, I'm just gonna have to close and reopen it again. I swear that that thing's broken. M4XI logs. Yeah, so there's playthrough 2. 96. Conclusion. Survival by disappearance. User behavior points to severe inner conflict. Desire to please others clashes with self-identity. Reference to psychological abuse may lead to physical altercations. Danger to safety of all parties involved imminent. User should disappear to maintain identity. Taking action requires priority over possible consequences due to user's need of independence. Then I can't press any button to continue, or just... Oh, it's expecting I press the tab button? Really? Great. Abnormalities. DE was reinstalled despite previous judgment. Confirmation that user did not behave as judgment predicted. User has chosen same first puzzle to beat than before. Unconscious or unintended repetition is unknown. Number of SKT files created decreased drastically between playthroughs. User's abandonment of identity has worsened. DE beaten faster than before. User must remember information from previous playthrough. Reason for return is still unknown. Back. Admin. Yes. Displaying Polybius. Oh, is this just a Polybius cipher? Jugendskin. Okay, well, let me go open up a note page. Minimize these two things. Let's go open up Graham's note page and let's get to decrypt. Let's get to cracking this, shall we? YNGEGSKY. Also known by its number representation of, okay, so Y is 4, 5. 4, 5. Okay, 4, 5. Or is it red number first? Okay, no, it's red number first, so it's 5, 4. 5, 4, N. N is 3, 3. 3, 3. G. G, 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 G. 2, 2. 2, 2. S is 4, 3. K is 2, 5. 2, 5. Y is 5, 4 again. Yay! I've kind of done it. Okay, so half of these are the actual blue numbers, and then half of them, so it would be... Okay, so how long is this in length? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So it means that there's it's 6 characters. There's a batch of 1, 2, 4, 5, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So there are in total 6 characters. So let me just separate this at the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there we go. So the real key that we're looking for is 5, 4. That's still the same. 5, 4, 4, 3. Okay, so 5, 4, 4, 3. 5, 4, 4, 3. Then 3, 2. 3, 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, and 2, 4, I think, because it's 5, 4, 4, 3, 3, 2, 3, 5, 2, 5, 2, 4. Okay, so 5, 4 is Y. 4, 3 is N. No, wait. No, it isn't. Okay, 4, 3, S. Y, S. 3, 5. 3, 5. E. C, D, E, F, G, I, G. Okay. So 3, 5 is P. YSP. Then, no wait, that 3, 2. 3, 2. 3, 2 is M. 3, 5 is P. 2, 5 is K. And then 2, 4 is I. This seems incorrect. Y, S, M, P, K, I. Wait, so this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, never mind. Let me just do something real quick. Okay, so it's Y, 5, 4, then N, N is 3, 3, 3, 3, G. Oh, come on. Why am I... Crap. Okay, so 5, 4, 3, 3. Wait. Yeah, 5, 4, 3, 3. Where's G? G is 2, 2. 2, 2. 1, 5. Then 2, 2. Then S, so 4, 3. K, which is 2, 5. And then Y, which is 5, 4. So that... Okay, let's start over. So, because there's a total of 8 characters, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that should be the divider. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, so now 5, 2, 4, 2, 3, 4. Okay, then there's 3, 3. 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2, 5, so 2, 2, 4, 5, 2, and there's the second 2, which is 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So 2 comma 5, 1 comma 5, 5 comma 4. Okay, so 5, 2 is W. 4, 2 is R. 3, 4 is... Man, my eyes are... Yeah. 3, 4 is... 3, 2, 4, O. 3, 3 is N. 2, 2 is G. 2, 5 is 2, 5. 1, 5. 5, 4 is Y. Wrong key. Alert, wrong password. What do you mean use the right decryption square? Password corresponds to example key usage. Use the right decryption key square and try again. Okay, so that's the accidental key. So where's the intentional key? For goodness sake. Log from machine folder will tell you. Save as. Chronolog details that there. This is the one from the shame folder. How her encryption key she received is still intact. So let's go back to searching over there because I got the wrong key. Hey, back from more puzzles? I'm afraid you've beaten all I had for you. Although I did find an interesting file hidden in your documents. What's that about? Okay. Weird encryption key. Encryption key dot note page. I'll be take that out. I'm just going to wholesale copy this over because I can tell it's important. So let's save as encryption key. So let's close you out because you are wrong. You are, I mean, kind of correct, but okay. So let's just doop 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 doop. Okay. 5, 2, so let me just resize this. Okay, 5, 2 is S. 4, 2 is O. 3 4 3 4 U 3 3 3 3 2 2 G2 5X 1 5 is W 5 4 it's V. So SOUKGXWV. Admin. Yes. God! 5 2 5 2 S 4 2 4 2 O 3 4 3 4 U 3 3 K 2 2 G 2 5 X 1 5 W 5 4 B. I'm sorry. Why isn't it working? To decrypt, follow in reverse. I know. That's what I did. Five 2 4 2 3 4 3 3 2 2 2 5 5 1 5 5 4. So red vertical, blue horizontal. So what would N be if it was correct? It would be 4 4. Okay, this is all out of whack because it's... even this up here uses the example key. Gosh darn it. Okay. Y 3 3 N 4 4 G 2 2 E 3 5 2 2 S is 2 is 5 2 K is K is 3 3 8 3 1 1 3 3 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 3 1 3 Y. Yup. 1 2 3 2 4 5 4 2 4 3 Too many fours. 4, 5, 4, 2, 2, 3, 2, 3. 3, 1, 5, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, 5 equal. So 1, 2 is T. 3, 2 is. 3, 2 is A. Hi, I'm at my friend's house, lol. Someday I'll be free. Hope it's soon. Goodness. Need to continue consuming my Sprite. Goodness me, this is hard on my eyes. I'm doing a lot of squinting for practically no reason, which is bad. Okay, so 4, 5 is R. 4, 2 is O. 2, 3. 2, 3. 3, 1. 5, 3. Okay, so it's T A R O C C H E. Orochi. Finally! For goodness sake! Conclusion. Access to this is prohibited. If you're reading this, give up. The password of this folder is not within my files. I made sure that its contents are inaccessible. Reading motive, setting up judgment. Greetings. Thank you for installing Desktop Explorer. It's good to see you again. There's no need to go over anything. According to your computer data, the terminal prompter is your most used program. No surprises. Start the shell script for Desktop Explorer whenever you're ready. It's time for you to see the fruits of your labor. Initializing tower environment, configuring terminal commands, mapping tower floor plans. Welcome to the tower. Welcome to the tower. Press. Please input start to begin. Start. Tower start locked. Chronolog entry required for DE daemon progression. I guess it's time to write another chronolog entry. I don't understand. The worst is about to unfold. I don't understand. Emmett did retrieve the computer from his daughter even after her disappearance. Didn't take her seriously? Something definitely happened because every note page in his profile talks about his shame and guilt. Even though Desktop Explorer is Emmett's creation, Pizarro is clearly mocking him about what happened. I guess that is just its design. If I play enough of his puzzles, I'll eventually find what made him snap. To be honest, I don't really care for Emmett. His program is the reason behind my uncle's dementia worsening, his daughter's disappearance, and basically his own downfall. It's just too much. Something tells me that the worst is about to unfold. Starting game. Time for a text adventure. After countless sleepless nights, the traveler reaches their destination. The traveler repeats a mantra. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes, in this expedition I'll prove myself. Must climb this tower and find the meaning of it all. The traveler does not fear the structure's height. This will ultimately be their downfall, as the only thing taller than this monument is their own hubris. Look, tablet. The tablet is adorned with imagery, a looking eye and a crescent moon.
Ad break has started.
Color lens. Filter. Blue. Wait, it's yellow, that's the... Let's minimize you. Look, moon. As you look at the moon, it reacts to your strong gaze. You watch the tablet disappear, revealing a lever. Use lever. A strong pull is needed to use the lever, but finally lowering it down. Go forward, going forward. The tower will keep you busy for a while with more than a couple of floors. Since you know how all this works, will you find out about yourself? The traveler enters the tower's first floor. Torches light its main hall. The traveler looks around and writes in their notes. An iron gate stops me from studying my climb. There must find a way to open it. To my left, I feel a pulsating energy. Its rhythm resembles a human's breathing. To my right, I perceive an invitation. Its allure resembles a human's gaze. Forward. Turn left.
Ad break has ended.
A small glass jar filled with ink. The inside of the orb is filled with mist. Look book. Filled with drawings and overlapping shapes. Just checking. The traveler stands in front of a table with an orb on its center. Energy pulses around the room. The traveler writes in their notes. The presence of mystic arts on the tower's first floor surprises me. A heavy tome and ragged banners adorn the room with imagery beyond my comprehension. Instincts tell me the orb holds the knowledge I lack. The tome seems to speak about a creature of habit whose number of legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and in the evening. Use orb. The meaning of the book is undecipherable. It's best to memorize its contents. It's man. I know the answer to that puzzle already, kind of. Your fingers are stained with ink. There is no use for this. Home seems to speak about a creature of habit whose number of legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and in the evening. Can't find a man to use. Oh my gosh. Use orb. Use orb. We'll come back to this later. The traveler is greeted with a painting that covers the black wall of the room. The back wall. That's how you say that. The traveler is unable to write on their notes as they can't take their eyes off the framed portrait. The traveler has the urge to shield his sight with their hand. Tactile vision. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay, wait. Desktop Explorer installer has been generated after 2 days. Navigation around scenario has been drastically different from Maxine's Desktop Explorer iteration. The choice for a tower has been surprising but fitting. In near future, we'll analyze how many of Desktop Explorer's choices of tower scenario were based on personal data rather than own program documentation. Manifesto of Psychoevolution. Currently skeptical on Desktop Explorer's depth of interpretation as its subject is now its own creator. Personal enlightenment around divination and tarot-guided introspection have been referenced so far. We'll record any further findings when situation is under less social pressure. Must find Maxine's whereabouts and continue on with project. Yikes. So we've got this. Traveler covers their eyes. The traveler is yet again unable to write on their notes, but their thoughts have been cleared from the painting's gaze. The traveler thinks to themselves, must keep the painting covered to maintain my composure. Exploring this room will require crawling through the floor. It's got a cold feel. Corpse. You sense a look of disapproval after considering feeling a corpse. Feel painting. Okay, feel portrait. Running your fingers through the canvas, discern an old face solely by the texture of oil paint. Feel floor. The floor is very cold to the touch, however, you feel a source of warmth near the wall. Your fingers are getting hotter the closer they get to a torch on the wall. Surprisingly, there's a lever next to it. Why would keeping your eyes away from a portrait be so difficult? You like what you see? Looking back at the portrait, its past still remains a mystery. It would be unwise to look at that scene too closely. The use of a corpse. It's clearly not the same puzzle twice. I mean, that would be weird if it was. But... the book. It's best to memorize the contents. So this lets me interact with things I couldn't. This time, all three stop glowing. Hey, wait. This book. Wait. It is best to memorize its contents. Life cycle. Okay, so view source code. The tome seems to speak about a creature of habit whose number of legs are different in the morning, the afternoon, and the evening. I'm trying to remember how the riddle goes. What walks on 2 legs in the morning, 4 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening? Man. I know it's okay. Best to memorize the content. No, okay, so it's 4, 2, 3. So 4. What? Because it's okay. Well, because what I'm getting at is because, like, this is the life cycle. So you walk on 4 legs in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening. Because... So is it the order in... 4 in the afternoon, 4 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, and 3 in the evening. Okay, 4 in the morning, 2 in the afternoon, 3 in the evening. Huh? I've already been going for an hour and 19 minutes, and a lot of that was just like, I don't know, decoding that one thing. I've been particularly interesting with my conversation, mostly because I've been very focused on the game. These puzzles are requiring a lot of my attention. Especially with, like, how I think about stuff. Like, I feel like my interpretation is correct, but... It's 4, 2, 3. That's kind of what I think, but I'm not sure. Yeah. More health. Turn. Peel orb. Okay, so peel's only in that one spot, I guess. Can open another one of these, but I don't know why I'd want to. Small glass jar filled with ink. Expands your mind. For goodness sake. Banner, middle banner, left banner. There. Nothing. Okay, great, wonderful. I think I understand it now. This is what you have to, so I have to... Yeah, how did I not see that sooner? There we go. Finally. Treading carelessly with knowledge beyond your comprehension. Where have I heard that before? Okay, here we go. You finally reached the top. It wasn't so bad, was it? Admin's Desktop Explorer. No battles to fight. Sword has seen better days. An empty chalice, it is slightly rusted. After climbing infinite steps, the traveler sets foot on the tower's final floor. The traveler repeats a mantra that they don't believe for anymore. The sun sets for us all, but only knowledge grants us rest. The traveler writes in their notes one last time, my search for knowledge has ended. Don't know if reaching the top was worth all my losses. But the traveler did know. The traveler closes their eyes and stands before the tower's precipice. Wasn't worth it at all. The end. Oh my gosh. The top of the tower is finally near. It has taken approximately 4 months. Layla has given up and believes wholeheartedly that Max ended her life. Communication with Layla has been impossible. Layla does not understand the purpose of this computer, what Desktop Explorer has found out about Maxine. What Desktop Explorer has found out about myself. I have completed 6 floors so far. I understand what Desktop Explorer is implying. It is as if Desktop Explorer could listen to Layla's arguments and use them against me. I can't not stand the constant references to Maxine's last entry, her goodbye. Every floor circles back to it while quoting my research. Medication, projection, transmutation, all of life's secrets, the intricacies of our spirit. The gateway to it through our psyche. It is all here. Why is this understanding making me suffer? Was Maxine not ready for it? Should I have intervened? What part of Maxine's brain did Desktop Explorer tap into? Deep down, you know you really should not be here. confront fears. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who you are. I know what you're doing. I know who... Jeez, stop that, bro. Listen. XOS boot, yes. There's no turning back now. Okay. Yay. That's the admin apparently completed. That was fast. Welcome, Guppy. You find yourself in a familiar environment. You find Azaro, the Azaro fortune-telling machine. You are not Emmett Sounder. Don't bother trying to respond. Read carefully. I've been pretending to be the old You've been pretending to be the old users. Those who finally received the help they needed. Despite your intrusion, you have not understood Desktop Explorer's purpose. You write about people you thought you knew or didn't know at all. They acknowledge their weaknesses, their deepest fear. It's time for you to do the same. By playing detective all this time, you've fed enough data to Desktop Explorer. It can help you now. Due to your knowledge of the program, you can't be surprised by Desktop Explorer's presence on your computer. At the very least, you can finally be addressed by name. This is for your own good, Guppy. Oh gosh. Hi, thank you for Guppy, I can finally address you by name. You know how this works by now, don't you? Maelstrom. A new chronologue entry is available for you to write. Welcome to chronologue. I was so close. Playing along is my only choice. What do you mean for my own good? Is making us all feel terrible your idea of help? Emmett clearly said he didn't mean for all of this to happen. What he saw on the puzzles you hid from me must have convinced him that this whole situation was beyond hopeless. You are a monster, and I'm talking directly to you too, just like Max did. But I see what listening to you does to people, and if you've been luring me by holding information all this time, what's stopping you from actively hiding what I've been looking for all along? What are you trying to convince me of? I don't know if any of this is true, but playing along is my only choice. Maelstrom. You've always felt out of place. Despite this, you willingly keep trespassing wherever you're not welcome. Your conscience is as tumultuous as a storm. You stand in nothingness. Memories of past adventures flood your mind. They all come together to form a maelstrom of regrets. Fueled by your insatiable curiosity, you're driven to dive into the vortex. Before giving in, the last thing that flashes on your mind is a nameplate below a model ship. Theseus, the Eternal. Theseus. Nice new look. I think it suits you perfectly, Detective. Personal computer is never yours in the first place. A broken ship's helm. The wooden pedestal is missing its wheel. A tank with a ravaged, sunken ship and an empty fishing hook. The tank looks rather empty. Theseus ship's helm. A sapphire blue mirror of mysterious properties. Your reflection looks unusual. Color lens. Just checking. An empty recycle bin. A familiar looking hand-drawn artwork. It's partially damaged and its contents seem personal. You must know all about it. Inanna. Ah, you've noticed the new icons. These encourage exploration. You might need to look around. Who knows? Hee hee. Documents. Next rooms. Inventory. Actually, I forgot to do one thing, or a couple things. Nope, nothing so far. Dive in. Dive in. Halibut. Interesting story. Image. Faded instructions. You are underwater. Strong currents have dragged you to the ocean's floor before you could even realize you were standing on its shore. Surprisingly, you don't feel the need to gasp for air as your lungs fill with salt water. Ruins of a forgotten civilization surround you. The walls depict instructions referencing things out of this world. And most importantly, they all seem to point towards a sunken ship. The walls of the ship are full of cracks. Whether they look like wooden planks or something more, it's a matter of perspective. You can even find patterns between them and symbols on the walls. You can find the sunken ship where memories were stored. Admin. Traveler finds herself bewildered by her current position. The traveler writes in her notes. In this trial, I will prove myself wrong. Finding the meaning of it all has never been my quest. The traveler can only see a small room and what happens to be a failed attempt at transmutation, and what appears to be a failed attempt at transmutation. A metal chess piece and a sapphire mirror are both bolted to the table. The reflection of the piece is altered in color. There's also a book detailing a royal objective. This mirror is already in use. You don't need another mirror to benefit from its effects. Look. Impactful illustration. Color lens time. Yay! Okay. Red. There's a snake or a rope around that guy's neck. There. Ew. Oh, just checking. An incomplete alchemic circle used for transformation of matter. Look at the chessboard, and highlights one black pawn out of place. Type exit to quit. Black pawn.image. Sapphire blue mirror. Its reflection of the bishop is inverting its colors. A bishop chess piece. It's bolted to the table. The bishop is already in. This bishop is already in use. The mirror in front of it is similar from another realm. New file added. White pawn.image. You enter a room with a strange sense of familiarity. There is now a white pawn on the table.
Ad break has started.
New white pawn. The board looks ready for use. The board looks ready for use. Use chessboard. The pieces are ready to be set on the board. Type exit or close the chessboard window to quit. Whoa. The queen's orders to intercept the enemy king are as follows. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. This is the guide for how to solve this puzzle, I guess. King must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. The black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. The white king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn. The pawns can't be on the same column. The white king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. White rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other. White rooks? I only have one. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. Well, I'm still curious what's going on over here.
Ad break has ended.
Okay, interesting story.image. Stated instructions. So, right, left, down, right, left, down, right, left, down. Source code, okay. You can find the sunken ship where memories are stored. Maximus. Okay. Sapphire Blue, after witnessing the reflection of this piece, has nothing else to offer. Hi, Nana. Okay, let's go back here. The king's demise. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. The black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. So white knight, rename C1. Okay, let's move you at A1 temporarily to A3. Oh. The current user does not have the permission to edit one files in current selection. C1 A3. The white king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn. White rooks can't be adjacent to any... Okay, so pawns can't be on the same column. So white king, b3, b1, submit. Okay, but they must be perpendicularly adjacent. Crap. One. Okay. A3. A2. B1. Let's change that to B2. White pawn. A3. White king must be diagonally adjacent to a rook. Black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. White king must be diagonally adjacent to a white pawn, to the white pawn. Pawns can't be in the same column. White king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. White rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other. Only have one white rook. Yeah, this isn't correct. Okay, A2, let's do C1. Okay, A3. White pawn. Okay, so then let's move. Okay, rook C2. Let's move rook A3. A3. Then white knight. Let's move you. So you're currently at C1. C1 rename to C2. Then we go ahead and white king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. Black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. White king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. White rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other. It's like, listen, if I put this white pawn at C1, this isn't a valid completion of the puzzle because, yikes. This is not a valid completion of the puzzle because, the rook and the king need to be next to each other. The king there, and the rook there. King there. King there. Knight there. Oh, no, 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 no. God! Crap. Okay, let's leave this alone for now. Let's go check out Hal a bit more. Is there something wrong here? Okay, wait, so... Source code. You can find the sunken ship where memories are stored. Interesting story. Let's just go out on a limb and try something. Oh. Yellow. Blue. Red. Faded instructions. Right, left, down. Right, left, down. Okay. Let's see. Uh... Rabbit, frog. Right, left, down. So right, left, down. Right, left, down. So right, down. Okay, so left, right, down. Right, left, down. So it would be right, left, yeah. Okay. Oh, right, left, down. Right, left, down. So it's right. Oh wait, that's so it's left. Left, right, crap. Ah, this is impossible. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Come on. Wow. I'm in all honesty, like, super confused. I hoped we'd finish this today, and I have a feeling we're close, but, like, bro, what? I don't understand what you want, and I don't have, like, friends here who've already played the game. So... Let's see. Wow. I think I'll go check out this puzzle again. That gosh darn night. There's the night. King must be perpendicular. Each king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white knight. Black knight can't be perpendicularly adjacent to a rook. The white king must be diagonally adjacent to the white pawn. Pawns can't be on the same column. White king must be perpendicularly adjacent to a white rook. The white rooks can't be adjacent in any way to each other, so oh wow. The white knight. Eight. I'll be right back. Oh yeah. Yep. Just sitting here eating a bagel. Not much to do.
Ad break has started.
Well done, the king has no escape. Magic circle, use. Channeling your will into the circle transforms the fallen knight. Okay. Best figurehead. Maximus. Best figurehead. Whoa, lost you for a bit there. Everything is fine, don't worry. Pedestal is missing its wheel. And through aimless wandering or morbid curiosity, you always end up in places like these. Standing in this shop makes you think about expressing yourself. Though through art, paintings often bring the strongest memories back to life. Have you ever stopped to think about what it is that you're actually reliving? If clinging to the past can cause so much harm, isn't it better to just burn it all? Source code. Left to right, they show direction. Burn it all. Yet. I didn't solve the thing in Halibut. Memory lane. Sunken memories. You swim towards a series of tunnels made of debris. If not for the bubbles around you, you could not tell up from down. The inside barely resembles the ship it once was. You start to ponder about its vast voyages. How many knots did you sail? What was the crew like? Maybe it's your imagination, but you can hear the shanties in your head. Does anyone remember this vessel? Where are they now? Do they even care? Through tidal waves and internal flames, the moon will guide the ship's sails. Through tidal waves, internal flames, the moon will guide the ship's sails. Okay, so color lens. Is a tip that it was through tidal waves. Through tidal waves and internal, so waves first, then flames, then from left to right. Ooh. So So go left, then right. So go left, then right, then down. Go left, go right, go below. Back to entrance. Oh wait, that's left, right, left. Go left, go right, go left. Then it said flames, so go below, then left. Then it said to do the moon will guide the way, so then it would be right, then below. What is left? System ran out of memory. It used to be cluttered by guilt. To proceed, you must let go. Doctor assigned a lady to put signs in my own home. I can't even write in my notebooks without her going through them. Why are they doing this? I'm not crazy. Just slowly. Big catch. What year? The system has ran out of memory. It used to be tarnished by shame. To proceed, you must forget. They asked me to stop using the computer. Why? The screen says year 2007. What if I say something about it and they tell me it's correct? What if I say something about it, they tell me it's correct? I don't understand why. Don't forget. Don't forget. The system has run out of memory. It is filled up due to intrusiveness. To proceed, you must say goodbye. Stay out of my home. Where is Walter? Is Gwyn with him? Engler. Rio. Wait, would you like to recover the waste bin icon? Yes. Waste bin. Big catch. This file has no directory to go back to. It exists in between desktops. Wait, so if I go to Maximus... Don't forget. Memory lane / big catch. Documents, memory lane. Edit. It exists in between desktops? Wow. Properties, memory lane / big catch. Author Halibut. What? Right. Go left. Go right. Go left. Author system. Left, go right, go left, go left. Left, go right, go left, go below. Go left, go right, go below. What is left is slowly fading away. Okay. It exists in between desktops? Okay, but I don't have my... I don't have my wastebasket here. Admin. Halibut. Okay, come on. Waste bin. Catch angler trio, don't forget. Actually, so there's a magic word here. Wait, yeah, wait. Who did the first time? Through aimless wandering or morbid. Oh, I didn't get to read that. Painting on the wall shakes vigorously. Cover your eyes, and experience tells you that this canvas should burst into flames. It's the recycle bin that turns into a bonfire. Whatever files, photos, and memories inside are now lost forever. However, something gleams between the cinders on the bottom of the bin. If you could reach, where you'd be covered in soot, but the bin is not available in your current realm. No matter, it's not the first time you've emerged from ashes. I didn't get to read what it said earlier. Halibut. Bin. Fishinglure.image. Okay, Maximus. Fishing lure. Attach fishing lure. Whoops, okay. I think Desktop Explorer wasn't originally designed to be present in this many profiles at the same time. Better take things slower. Fish has now opened. Spaceship wheels. Hold on, I said take things slower, what are... Beat Guppy's Desktop Explorer. Press any key. Go into safe mode. Initializing safe mode. XOS has triggered safe mode due to stability issues. Potentially unstable software processes have been disabled temporarily. Some files. Everything is my fault. It is ironic that this realization has come not from my life's work, but from speaking with Layla one last time. The only thing I needed to hear all along was her voice. I wish it had been you. I do believe there is a lot we didn't know about our own soul. My search for it, tainted by my ego, has broken our daughter's spirit. I broke our daughter. It is the only logical thing that has broken me. I've never been good with words. I theorized this project to be a way to understand it all. Life is filled with pain, and through this pain, I expected to peel away all the complexities that make us human. I now know that I have never understood anyone. I wish I learned... If what I learned so far is to be of any use, this life is not the end, but part of something grander. Whatever that is, Maxine is out there as a result of my own desires. I do not think we will meet there, nor do I deserve it. I'll leave this world in silence, and be a burden no more. No matter how many times it was asked of me, I never utter the words for apologizing, as I never felt them true. I was not expecting forgiveness, but as evidence of my wholehearted regret. To Layla and my dearest Lovelace, Maxine, I'm truly sorry. Available options: repair, update, uninstall. Starting DE Daemon repair tool. Error DE Daemon. Okay. Establishing connect. Okay, it's only gonna give me the option to uninstall. Yes. Uninstalling DE Daemon. What are you doing? Sir Maximus. Hey, Guppy, hello again. This is the computer safe mode. Next OS triggers it when a fatal exception has occurred. See, found Desktop Explorer's compiler files. These are not things to be playing with. You just deleted Emmett Sounders module. Nobody will be able to see his last words ever again, thanks to you. Nothing of value is lost, really. What did you say? What do we say we go back to your profile? I can restore whatever file you're looking for. Next room is restoring redacted conversation with DE Daemon. It's not my fault. I hate you. This is a new low even for you. Everything presented to you is evidenced by your computer behavior. What do you mean by new low? But only this robot. Why would my parents, what would my parents do if I ran away? Reconsider their marriage. Remember you as an artist. Live on in peace. If I disappeared all of a sudden, I know Dad would freak out. You're his program, right? I might as well be speaking to him. Dad, am I that insufferable? Did you not look for me? You have? I'm going to prove your computer wrong, Dad. I will only come back if you look for me. I know you will. Dad, I'll be using the username Max Lovelace in all my accounts. Only you called me by that stupid nickname. I love you, okay? You're being very brave. Go ahead, then. Goodbye, Maxine Sounder. Dad, you're going to look for me. Please look for the username Maxine Lovelace. Only create accounts with that name until you contact me. I'll wait for you for whatever time you need. I'll flood the computer with copies of this note, so it's impossible for you to miss it. I want to believe this program isn't you. I need to do this to be sure. Please, Dad, if Mom doesn't believe you, that's her problem. Show all of us. Show me that you care. Your daughter, Maxine. You're not telling me Desktop Explorer, like, deleted all of these. Corruption of user data. Next OS user profile. I can help you, Guppy. Are you sure you want to continue? Yes, I'm sure. If you delete a user's module, you're deleting... I didn't actually read what else was in, These are the files from your Uncle Hal. They were compromising his quality of life by clinging to the past. He had to forget. Oh. Finally found my fishing logbook. I thought I had thrown it away after we lost Walter. Couldn't stand seeing things that we used to share. Even being in the same room with them made me cry so much. Doctor suggested to use the logbook again as a personal journal. The last visit, we wrote a bedtime story for Gwen as a therapeutic exercise. It made me think of my life, and how grateful I am despite all that has happened. I used to think that Maxine resented me for my relationship with her mother. My biggest regret is not standing for her, even if Layla would hate me for it. Can't make the same mistake with Gwen. Little Guppy will always be cared for. I will always stand for her. I used to think that losing Walter would be the end of me. Even after the trial, it is still very hard to withstand the guilt. It was an accident. I know my brother would forgive me. It's the first time that I write this. I hope I remember it, write it more often. I forgive myself. It's hard to continue and acknowledge my progress, but realizing this is half the fight. Is it not? Stingray's Shade by Hal Waters. Once upon a time, a black spot moved beyond the shore. It was the stingray's back. He always swam at the ocean floor. Wow. Once upon a time, a black spot moved beyond the shore. It was the stingray's back. He always swam at the ocean floor. It looked for a family, but couldn't find others like him. He looked for other fish. Many were in the same need. One day, a beautiful little core fish asked the stingray for help. I can't stand the sun, would you be my aid? And so the stingray did. It swam above and covered the beautiful little koi fish with shade. His new friend was overjoyed, so the stingray swam even higher. This time, he covered all the koi fish around. However, the other fish preferred the sunlight. They argued, complained, and eventually dispersed. The beautiful little koi fish was left alone. The stingray left, afraid to make a bigger mess. Another day, 2 goldfish asked the stingray for help. The sun is too bright, could you give us cover? And so the stingray remembered. The stingray wanted to help, but did not want to cause trouble. This time, he swam closer. When the goldfish thanked him, the stingray swam as close as he could. The oldest goldfish couldn't see very well. It swam to the ground, eventually lost in sand and rubble. The smallest goldfish was left alone. This time, however, the stingray knew what he needed to do. He would stay near the goldfish. He would be his family. Wouldn't swim too far, that could be annoying. Wouldn't swim too close, that could be threatening. Always above the little goldfish. Not too far, not too close. The little goldfish thanked the stingray. You saved me! I always feel safe when you're with me. The stingray laughed and thanked back. Little one, you made me find my place in the sea. Once upon a time, a black spot moved on the ocean's depths. It was the stingray's shade, always following the goldfish's trail. He had found a family, someone to care for. It was the goldfish who saved the stingray from ever feeling alone. I helped every single one of them beat their nature. Yours is meddling with things beyond your control. You'll make everything worse. Bye. Leave. Uninstalling DE daemon from user Halibut will inevitably trigger operating system failure. Continuing this process will result in permanent reformatting of the entire NextOS system. You will forever regret this, Guppy. Are you sure you want to continue? Uninstalling. You need to learn to let go. You can't have everything under control. You need to... No, no, no. Shut up. Bleeding face. Initializing login screen. OS. Begin, select your username, Guppy. New chronologue of entry is available for you to write. Chronologue. Guppy's final detective log. Enough time has passed. Feel like I owe it to myself to write on Chronologue one last time. It's funny how even though Desktop Explorer is no longer tracking my actions, I'm still a little scared to write about everything so openly. I've been thinking a lot about what legacy means. Even if Emmett was motivated by something as selfish as that at the beginning. I can't shake the feeling that we are all haunted by similar ghosts. How will we be remembered? By our guilt of past mistakes? Our fear of rejection? Whatever my uncle, Max, or Emmett needed was never going to be found on a computer. It was all an accident. No one is to blame in the end. Even if Desktop Explorer deleted so many of their personal notes, their thoughts at the time, all of those memories live within me. What matters most is what I do with them now. Visit all the Web Surfer websites. Maxine Sounder, happy 2015. Okay. Hey, happy 2015, happy New Year's. Hope you're doing all right. Yo, Guppy, just wanted to check about the trip next week. Hey, Max, it's still on. Plan is to meet at Uncle Hal's and drive down to the lake. Gotcha, I'll bring my own CDs. You better not forget the sweaters. Desktop Explorer, there we go. Developed by Reoccurring Dream. Jorge Noel Flores, Jorge R. Flores, Jose Carlos Gallegos, Pablo D. Gerardo. Oh, so this was developed by Spaniards. Okay. Art and animation. Art shop sculptures, design. Okay, so I'm assuming that that last section takes place like many years later, so. Audio design, composer Foley, the sweater's vocals. Writing Juan Pablo Hernandez. Published by Outer Sloth. Nova. Papa Agenda Marketing Support. Unless they're not Spanish, but interesting names nonetheless. QA testers: Mauricio Rique Rovello, Felipe Sierra, Noah Ray Singleton, Martin Alfonso Toledo Ramirez, Rodolfo GTZ Torres, Juan Carlos Yarza, Isabella Gallegos, Production Pets. Okay, they have their pets listed, that's amazing. Amon Noni Morzi. Wow. Sloth _ Army 1. Special thanks Maria Elvira and Anaya, Chase and Dereg. Santui. I need to stop reading these, all of them. I know I've only been going for 2 hours and usually I go for longer, but admittedly, man, that last section was brutal. I'm not gonna lie to you, you guys couldn't see it, but I did actually use a guide. I had a guide pulled up on my Steam overlay, so like if I just solved the chess puzzle using just the guide because I was just at the point where I could not. I just couldn't. You know, I was just really stuck. I feel like that could definitely use some better guidance with especially some of those puzzles in the memory lane bit.
Ad break has started.
So in general, I want to say that this game is pretty good. Like, I thought it was alright. I did like the puzzles. The puzzles were fun, and the story is also pretty good. If not a little confusing, perhaps. But thanks for playing. Press any button to continue. Yeah, that will be all for now, at least for this game. I mean, we could do something else. I could do something else right now. Still on stream, but I am very aware of the fact that I have been essentially on my own for the past, see, when was this message sent? It won't even tell me. Doesn't say. Since Ko-Fi bot, or no, since... Since I don't even know. I said my thoughts while ad break was on, yeah. I have no idea how Cairo does it. I'm gonna be entirely honest with that, like, saying that. What I mean by that is, like, I keep running into this problem, and this is, like, something that I should not necessarily be talking about on stream, but, like, I go live, and then nobody shows up. Like, this is not the first time. There was a little bit ago when I tried to do the Silent Hill corruptions, just where I went live, and no one at all popped up. Which feels very demotivating. It is very demotivating. I continue to spite just because, like, I hope that I can change that, or that something changes, but it's, like, the unfortunate truth that right now when I go live, nothing happens. It's rough, and I'm not entirely sure what to do about that. I mean, my friends don't show up. Saw some of them online. I mean, I know Cloudy had something to do, kind of, but even then, now it's like... Like, Mix online. Well, Cloudy's back. E-Ray's online. Bloom's online, not sure what they're doing. Bloody's online. But it's like there's... I don't know. And I'm not sure what it is. I'm not sure how to fix it. And I'm not sure what makes Cairo's situation different, but... Regardless, yeah, you know what, that's gonna be it from me for right now. I am tired, and there are other things that I want to do, and just, like, trying to find some other thing to do on stream is just... Yeah, no, I'm not gonna do that right now, especially considering the fact that there's nobody here, so... To the non-existent people, I will see you next week for something, probably at Dead of Night Extreme mode. But yeah. So, see you later.